Hello, everybody. Chloe Lewis here, founder of the Marma J Foundation, and doing another episode of Marma J DAO Live. For today's episode or today's stream, we're going to be talking about Gitcoin grants, specifically Gitcoin grants round 11. The Marma J DAO is in, or the Marma J Foundation is in the Pan Valley League. Pretty much, the Pan Valley League is a group of multiple different open source Web3 organizations that kind of band together under the PAN token. And basically, if you receive PAN token and matching, so you can like edit your grant, add to the cart, you could check out. I'll go through a general overview of what Gitcoin grant is and how it works as I go through our involvement. So the title of our grant is Marma J Foundation. That's us, marmaj.org. You can find out more information. We specifically are trying to support all of this through the Marma J DAO. Again, the Marma J DAO's purpose is to efficiently manage the assets of the Marma J Foundation. So our assets are 99% on-chain. We hold assets at marmaj.eth and marmaj.near, and we use Gitcoin grants to help us raise some funds from the community to support our different initiatives to support the rest of the community. So we have a management address on the on the Marma J for the Marma J Foundation. So if we click this, we can see on layer 2 this is layer 1 actually. This shows you what the management address has in it. We don't have much PAN in the management address. We have about 2,356 PAN. But this is for now where we're going to be collecting our PAN tokens. We also have PAN on layer 2. This is where I was talking about the ZK sync. If you don't know what zero knowledge proofs are, you don't know what any of that is, it doesn't really matter. This is a layer 2 solution to make gas fees lower. So basically you can load up some token balances on ZK sync and you can use those to donate. So this is all stuff we've raised. We've raised 300 DAI. We still have 0.19 ETH from previous rounds. We have 750 PAN, and we have $21 of USDC and 31.9 of USDT. So as we donate to other grants, so if we went to see products, we can go to grants, and we can go to explore grants, and let's look at some of the other grants in the community. So usually, oh wow, there's so much more than this is getting wild. So they have grant funding rounds, community funding rounds, just funding rounds specifically for Africa, for Uniswap, for the Gitcoin DAO, and this is quadratic funding. So the idea is that there's these buckets of funds, and as the community votes for their projects they want to support, the voting is distributed, the funding is distributed quadratically. If you don't know what quadratic voting is or why it's important, I would definitely suggest digging deeper into, you can Google it. There's some pretty great resources. I might put a resource in this link, and link to this bio, but I'm sure there's some wonderful resources just in in the Gitcoin page as well. So Latin America, retroactive funding, some pretty cool decentralized governance, some pretty cool stuff. So if you go to the decentralized governance category, let's say we want to dig into that a little bit, you'll see different grants and different projects that are looking to earn funds here. So you could see Moloch V3. It's focusing on supporting communities and comparatively simple construction. Moloch V2 has ushered in a growing ecosystem of DAOs. They've raised $71 from 19 different people, and they're going to get matched with $400. So let's say 19 people all donated $5 each or something like that, a little bit less. They're going to get matched from that pool of funds. Now 50 people contributed here, so their match is going to be higher. It's kind of how the quadratic funding works. 33 people, and so their match is going to be in between that. But what's more valuable is the amount of unique contributors, not necessarily how much they contribute to distribute to figure out the matching. So if you go back to the Marma J grant, sorry, my Gitcoin grants isn't liking me today. But if you go back to our grant, you'll see that we've raised $1,900 in all-time funding, and we've raised from one contributor so far. So someone gave us $10. You could see all of our, mission, vision, all that fun stuff. But if you look at the recent activity at the bottom, you can say who's contributed to us. So as you can see, this person gave us 0.0005 ETH 6 hours ago. It also says someone gave us 10 USDC. So it seems like we've actually gotten 2 contributions. I can say thank you so much. I can say, thank you so much for your contribution to our. So usually I try and comment on everyone's contribution. It's not always easy to because there's sometimes quite a few that come in. But because each unique contribution is so important, I do try and make sure that I share that that we support them. So no matter how low it is, so 0.00, I don't even know how much that is these days. It's probably still quite a bit, right? Like, let's check. I don't know. $1.06. Awesome. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for. Okay. So this is kind of how it works. People come up, they see your grant, they say, hey, I want to add it to my cart and check out. Then they decide how much they want to contribute. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit so we can kind of show, we have some information here about what we did for Gitcoin Grants Round 9. We wanted to support some students from the Friends of the Care project, and we used the funds from the previous round to actually go to Antigua, work with these students to create this artwork. I took pictures of the artwork. My fiance, who's one of the Marma J DAO council members, created NFT. So you can see this is the original idea of the NFT. If you go to our Mintbase page now, you can go to Marma J. You can go to our store and you can see the newest NFT we created. So, Marma J X FOTCP, Friends of the Care Project, X Safari Time. And we did the first two, so the giraffe, friends, and monkeying around. We actually contributed those to the Green NFTs project. This project has 37 minters on it. It's raised quite a bit, and half of the funds raised here went to support climate neutral projects, and he's going back to supporting the environment. So you can see that this one actually has done well, monkeying around. It's available for 9 near at auction. And this one's currently on sale for 3.33. So these are the kind of finished products of what we created. And you can see these in our online gallery. So for example, if you go to marmaj.org, and that might for some reason take more than 2 seconds to load. Very weird. Okay, it took a long time. So yeah, you can go ahead over to the Metaverse tab, and as you go to the Metaverse tab, you can kind of scroll down, see our virtual galleries, hit one of them. On the left-hand side is our CryptoVoxels gallery, on the right-hand side is our 3XR gallery, and this was kind of the idea for Gitcoin Grants Round 9, to eventually have, content and a space like this where people can come in, see our contributions, be able to purchase, buy them, and support the Friends of the Care project. So if you don't know what the Friends of the Care project is, we can just quickly let's see if I actually can spell right today. Probably not. Oh, look, I spelled things correctly. So if you want to know what the Friends of the Care project is, you can see some basic information here. But the Care Project is a home for disabled children of Antigua and Barbuda, currently housed at the pediatric ward of the old Holberton Hospital. So that's where it is and what they do. The Friends of the Care Project is an independent nonprofit whose sole aim is to improve the care and facilities of individuals living at the Care Project. So the Care Project is actually a government building, and the Friends of the Care Project is like a school that supports many of those people that are living at the Care Project, and also other students from around the island who are disabled and need extra support. So because this is a nonprofit, it requires funding to take care of all the students. It's not government funding, not government funded, and so they need donors, and so they have a bunch of donors. It's funny, Calvin Air is actually one of their largest donors. Sorry. I can't even say that with a straight face. But yes, Calvin Ayre is one of their largest donors, and if you don't know who Calvin Ayre is, he's like one of the large proponents of Bitcoin Cash. And so we're hoping that they can accept cryptocurrency donations soon because, obviously if they might already be accepting Bitcoin Cash. And you know what? If that's the way they want to accept donations in hopefully Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash, we can also do that. But currently, all the funds that we have currently for, let's see if we can pull it up here. All the funds that we currently have for the Friends of the Care Project can be found fotcp.near, and this is where we have our splits going to. So if you actually check out one of these NFTs, you'll see that this is the address that minted these, so fotcp.near, so I can follow it with my account. I can see what they've minted, and you should be able to see this first one. I think the other ones were minted on Marma J, probably. That's why they're not showing up here. But you could see how much funds have been raised by the account so far. Let's see, where does that show? I can't even remember, to be honest. Oh yeah, I'm not logged in as them right now. So if I logged in as them, I can see how much we've raised for them. That's not too much of the point though, because that was Gitcoin grants round 9, and we're talking about Gitcoin grants round 11 this time. So as we scroll up, we'll go to Gitcoin grants round 10. So for Gitcoin grants round 10, you can watch a video about it and get more information. Same with Gitcoin grants round 9, you can watch a video, and then this video will be live up here, and you can watch it about Gitcoin grants round 11. We want to send someone to university. So, long story short, we've been building the foundations of the Marma J Foundation for a little while now. We are still building the foundations, but we've been doing it for a while, as you can see. And we are finally at a point where we may be able to actually expand to some larger projects. So the Marma J Foundation spent a lot of its time setting up foundations to be sustainable. So the last video I did yesterday was talking about sustainability, running a node, getting staking rewards, and using that to support the community. So we decided to have funds raised from the last round used to set aside for, a student who wanted to attend the University of the West Indies 5-Island campus. I'll open that in a new tab. You can see what that is. They have computer science degrees, they have teaching and education degrees. And so the idea was that someone who was studying to learn computer science, that's not computers. Yep, computer science, right there. We were like, you know what, that'd be super cool to support the technical education of Antiguans and people in Antigua. And so we decided to see, how much it would cost. If you go to apply, it should show, there you go. So it's $1,800 US for all programs. And we decided, you know what, that's pretty amazing. The fact that, for example, we've raised $1,900 so far, that's already enough to send someone to university. So what we decided was, hey, you know what, we're gonna take the funds we raise, we're gonna pull them at Antigua.near so we can stake along the way until we find someone. And we have not found someone yet, but we are currently now. So the reason you don't see anything here is because we are staking the funds. If you click see Antigua.near on the wallet, which maybe I should change the link so it's easier to see, but we have 221 near currently staked, which is $2,000 US. And so because near went on a nice run recently, we actually do, even though we only raised, I think like $300 or $400 last round, the Marma J Foundation actually ended up sending a little bit more, but either way, near went up, and now we have enough to send someone to university this year, which is super amazing. So actually, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to edit the grant. Where are you? So this Antigua.near link, I'm just going to change it out. So there we go. Boom. Now it will go straight to the link we need instead of going to some random link. Save changes. Oh, so now we're in the DAOs category. Very cool. So we'll get, matching for other DAOs that get funding. So pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. We want to support the education of local people in Antigua, learning more about computer science, technology, obviously eventually digging into Web3. So the idea is the main way we're going to be supporting the education of Web3 is by giving the grant in crypto. So the idea is we want to give out the grant in actually Marma J tokens eventually. So the idea is someone's going to have to understand like adding storage for a token potentially. They're going to have to understand using the Ref Finance, a decentralized exchange, to sell their Marma J tokens. They're going to have to understand slippage, understand what token do they want to get out. So actually, if you go to ref.finance, And this is kind of fun. So we're actually going to log in. I usually don't log in on this browser to much things, but here we go. We're going to log in for Chloe.near, and we'll show how it's going to go. So let's say we gave someone 200, and so let's go to deposit. So we give someone some Marma J tokens. Okay, we give them 240. So if you go to the wallet and you see Chloe.near, we have 240 Marma J. So let's say it would probably be around 180 Marma J for the grant we give out. So let's say we gave that to someone. They're going to have to learn how to, first of all, do this. They're going to have to deposit into ref, right? They're going to have to understand what the heck is happening here. What does this mean? Check out more information. So we're going to be calling for the Marma J token contract. We're going to call the FT transfer call function with these arguments. So if they're studying computer science, hopefully this will actually mean something to them. And hopefully simply by going through these processes of depositing the Marma J token, it'll redirect back to the application we were just at. So they'll understand, okay, this is how I use a near application. Now they'll see some Marma J in here. When they want to go to swap, they'll be able to say, okay, you know what? I got 180. You actually apparently can't sell that much. Sad times. Oh, wait, we're on USDC and we're on WNear. So see, they're already going to have issues. We are working to whitelist the Marma J token across the DAO, so you don't have to actually add the token. But, okay, and I'm going to also change this so you can actually see something. Not very responsive yet, but normally right now they're going to have to add the token. So marmaj.tkn.near. So they're going to say, okay, why isn't the token added? Okay, they're going to have to add storage for themselves for it. Then, fine, they see Marma J tokens. They're going to have to go here. They're going to have to realize, okay, there's no routing yet for this. So this is the reason why we haven't done it yet, because Ref is planning on upgrading to allow you don't have to deposit before making the swap. And second of all, they're trying to add routing so that even if there's no pair for 1 inch, for example, it'll try and find the best price. But let's go to DAI. Let's say we have 180. Some will be able to get $1,400. Now that's not enough yet, but for example, if they went to WNear and they sold 180, they would get 227. And if they went from WNear back to DAI at this point, they would get $2,000. So this again is teaching them about slippage, teaching them about using the most valuable pair. And the reason this happens is because Sodaki. The pool for, now we can look at pools real quick to make it actually easier. If you hit Marma J here, you could see that actually if they trade to Gitcoin, they would get the best price. If they traded to there'd be if they wanted to trade to Gitcoin and go across the bridge, that'd be great. The bridge has high gas fees because of Ethereum at this point in time, but they're an ETH whale, go for it. Switching to Near is probably the most reasonable option because it has relatively high liquidity, and they could take the Near and deposit, and withdraw that to some centralized exchange so they can get actual cash to pay off their bills. But again, that is for another day. That is the system. We got pretty close to that project, but we haven't actually yet distributed these funds. But that is the plan. Now, if you kind of want to look at what Gitcoin Grants Round 11 is supposed to look like, for Gitcoin Grants Round 11, we're just explaining we manage, like I said earlier, on Ethereum and on Near at these two various addresses. On the Near blockchain, we have quite a bit of liquidity set up on Ref Finance for our community. So as you can see, this is the current liquidity. So I don't know, like $150,000 in liquidity, not bad. Again, usually people would only be selling to the WNear pair. If you were selling a really tiny amount of Marma J, like 1 or 2, maybe you'd want to get some DAI. So maybe you have like 1 or 2 Marma J. You might, get 30 or 40 bucks in DAI because you want to have something stable. But for the most part, most people are probably going to be trading on this pair right here. So hopefully you could, see all the details of it. But there's currently around 3,650 Near in this pool. And so it trades as it trades and it goes as it goes. Perfect. So so the goal for Gitcoin Grants Round 11 and the future and all future rounds for now is to raise funds and bring the spirit of Gitcoin and Penvala to the Near ecosystem. So, for example, clearly, we have quite a bit of Gitcoin tokens. So, oops. If you look at GTC, you'll see, I mean, the bottom pool, I made a mistake. I made 2 of them. Anyways, you'll see that there's quite a bit of Gitcoin liquidity on Near as well. So there is 3,690 Gitcoin on the Marma J pair. There is 455 Gitcoin on the Near pair, so people can trade to Near as well. And there is 78 Gitcoin on the USDC pair, just to give it some stablecoin liquidity on the Near in the Near ecosystem as well. The idea, though, is it would also be great to get a Marma J pan pair. The idea there would be that hopefully over time, I know right now, so for example, you'd move assets from Near to Ethereum. So right there, you could see the Rainbow Bridge link is at the top of Ref Finance. You could log in to Ethereum. Oh, let me see if my MetaMask is, yep. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, Ethereum mainnet. Ooh, let's just, I keep seeing that something's wrong with this. Anyways, we're gonna go to our account number 1. We're connect MetaMask. Now we're logged in to our Ethereum account. Now you connect Near, redirects to the wallet. We hit allow. And this would be how you transfer assets from Ethereum to Near. So we'd begin a new transfer. We'd say select ERC20. It's looking for my token balances, so it'll load all the tokens that I have. I don't have very many tokens on here. But for example, if we wanted to keep things super simple, let's just, okay, go to Etherscan, Panvala, what? Hit Pan. Will it actually not pull up a token based on like, let's try this again. You should be able to just write in Pan. There you go. I don't know why it just didn't, I don't know. So Panvala's at 11 cents currently, $10 million market cap, 1,200 holders. That's awesome. The idea here would be to be able to, where are we, token address? There we go. Copy this, go to the bridge. Now we don't have any pan, so it's not been bridged yet. This is the first time it's been transferred, and so it's actually gonna create a new smart contract for this. So part of the money we're gonna be raising is to, so let's hit bridge it. Okay, that's a terrible idea. I'll just show you, I'm not gonna, so it's gonna cost 3.2 Near, more information. So basically, we're gonna call the factory bridge.near contract on Near. We're gonna call the function of deploy bridge token, and it will actually deploy a smart contract that's gonna create this ERC20 equivalent with NEP 151, I can't remember anymore, on the Near blockchain. So this is our plan. I'm going to deny that because we don't actually have any pan in this account, although it'd be great to make the contract hopefully very soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to pool all of our pan to one address, send it over the bridge onto Ref, and then when you go to Panvala, so let's go to, when you go to Panvala, we're just going to Google it. Panvala.com is the website. When we hit stake tokens, it usually wants you to connect your wallet. So what would be really cool to me is if what you could do, first of all, is connect your Near wallet or connect on to Aurora, which we've actually talked about with Niran, head of Panvala, and it seems like it's probably pretty reasonable. Aurora is an EVM for Near, so Aurora. Yeah, there you go. So pretty much, I mean, average block time, total cost, obviously cheaper than Ethereum, but it's it's an EVM, so you could still build with all of the same tooling you build on on Ethereum. So the idea being that whatever Panvala has built on Ethereum, which is right here, they built it on XDAI. I'm pretty sure they're building on Polygon as well, and so they can also build it on Aurora. But the cool idea would be like, what if? So if we try and find our community, Control F, Marma J, you can see we've staked a total of 1,896 pan, which actually isn't that much. But what if we could track. Okay, let's deny because let's close this as well. But instead of tracking my current logged in address, which is only one address, what if it could track, for example, all of the pan that is on the bridge, right? Because we've already said Ref Finance, when you use the Rainbow Bridge, it's just a smart contract, right? So any pan in this Rainbow Bridge smart contract arguably is from the near community, and for now, arguably is the Marma J community. So if we have 10,000 pan or 20,000 pan in this smart contract, that is like the community of Marma J is able to interact with that. So if they're able to come on Ref and they're able to go to like Marma J and they see a nice Marma J pan pair, and maybe they're able to earn some pan on the near ecosystem, first of all, it might actually support how much we have for staking. Maybe they're going to bring some over as well. Or if we get enough pan on near, maybe they can bring it back over the bridge. Eventually there's going to be bridges to, Polygon and other chains, and maybe they can donate to other blockchains. So for example, if someone was able to take fungible tokens from Ref and move them to Aurora, the EVM, then they would be able to interact with Ethereum applications with low fees like Panvala, while still using the pan that we've brought over the bridge. So that's kind of a little high level of what the plan is. If anyone donates to us in any token, so let's say, so for example, on ZK Sync, I'm pretty sure we can use Loopring exchange with this. I might even try and do it right now just because. Here we go. So exchange, it did not work. That's usually not what you want to see. Let's see if I can do it on Firefox, because that's server not found. Exchange.loopring.io. That's not what you want to see. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe I don't want to use Loopring. That's scary. I just click exchange, it doesn't work. DNS probe finished, NX domain. So I'm sure I could figure that out at some point in time. But I'm on my Mac. So to be fair, seems like Loopring might be down, or yeah, nothing here is working for me on Loopring. So we're not going to be using Loopring, even though that would have been amazingly efficient. Let's try something else since we're already here. So let's see. Here's our ZK wallet. Let's see. I'm not really sure. So usually I'll log in. Let's see if this works. I'm curious now. I'm curious. We're going to log in. I feel like every single episode I have to, or every single time I stream, I have to at least log into my ledger at least once, right? And try and showcase the difficulties of Web3. Because everyone goes, oh, Web3 is so easy, oh, Web3 is so easy. Not everyone, but some people. But in my opinion, every single time I use ZK Sync, there's usually some sort of issue, but that's okay. I don't mind that much. Oh, and this is not going to work on Chrome. Yeah, oh, that actually worked. Oh, not really. Okay. Oh man, ledgers don't work on Chrome anymore. Okay, you know what? We're already live streaming. So first things first, I want to check to see if anyone left a comment. No one did. Wonderful. Well, not wonderful, but I don't really mind too much. Let's go to Firefox. Let's open it here and let's see what we can do. Because we should at least be able to log in. Would be a great start. We're logging in. Oh, now it's saying we're on Matic, sadly. So we're gonna have to change from the Matic network to layer 1, switch network. Yep. Okay, let's try this again. I was on, every day I go through my Aave on Polygon loan stuff, and I withdraw the Matic rewards and deposit them again. I just kind of check the status of the Marma J Foundation's stuff there. Okay, so we can transfer, which is awesome. So we have like $500 in ETH here, awesome. We can withdraw amount to own account, or you can withdraw to a different account. For us, it would be our own account. Select token, ETH, max. Okay, cool. Can't find token. Okay. It's only showing me ETH right now, which is very weird. I know you could change your fee token, but I'm actually not seeing. Okay, so it's looking like I can actually only withdraw in ETH currently, which is really weird. Because it's saying select tokens. Very weird. Very weird. Yeah. And it takes 5 hours. See, this is why ZK Sync sounds fun and Layer 2 sounds fun until you realize that, like, a lot of stuff you want to do doesn't work. So normally what we do, because of these not so fun issues, is normally we just take our funds that we've raised on Gitcoin and we just redistribute them. So what we'll do is we'll go to products, grants, explore grants, and we will just hit Panvala. And then this way, excuse me, why aren't you being helpful? Okay. Sorry, this is clearly not working. Let's go to collections, since Panvala does not seem to want to actually give us what we're looking for. Super cool though. Chloe's list is like 4th on the list. So if you want to look for grants of your own, you know, there's some from, and there's like Chloe's list of 30 grants. Actually, I'm going to go look through the grants real quick to make sure they're all still valid. We got Incubating Governance. We got Dystopian Labs, Stakehouse. We have ETH2 staking guides, which are amazing, by the way. We have ECC, which I love ECC in general. We have ETH Staker, amazing staking community, Prettier Solidity for VS Code, Open Ethereum, Research and Development for free public financial utilities by Aliatia. Sorry. We have Web3 Bridge communities already raised $118. We have Fuzzing at Home, helping to find bugs in ETH2. We have Good Ghosting, an amazing project teaching you how to save on Layer 2 and how to save crypto. We have Archive Node, which is, again, amazing project to get free access to an archive node. Hard Hat, just for building ETH. We have Giveth.io. They're in the Panvala League. They're trying to support, again, the future of giving. Whoa, Archive Node's already raised $13,000 and not bad in 2 days. We have Meta Gamma Delta, a DAO. Where actually the Marma DAO is part of this DAO, and they're there to support woman-led initiatives. We got the Moon Math Manual to ZK Snarks. We have Token Engineering Academy, again, supporting education for Web3 and crypto. We have DeFi Dad Twitter tutorials, and we have ETH. Whoa. Okay, so this one seems like it's actually not in a matching round. So okay. DeFi Dad asked us to mark his grant no longer eligible for matching given his new role. Okay, so we're actually going to remove this from our cart. Remove this from our list, because we try and manage the list before each round or at the beginning of each round and make sure that if someone uses this list, they're able to actually find people to support. And DeFi Dad's done very well. I'm very happy for him. And now I guess he has a role where he no longer needs that support. So we have Zero Knowledge Podcast. Actually, this is so if you watched our last video, we actually stake with the ZK validator. So let me go to the Firefoxy and let me go to our Marma J account and go to staking, and you'll be able to see that if you go to our, it's taking a while today, but there you go. ZKV stake to support privacy pool. We stake, $11,000 with them so far. We've earned 62 near rewards. Woohoo! Point being, they've done a lot to support us. We support them on Ethereum with Gitcoin Grant, and we support them on Near by staking to the validator. And I love how circular this ecosystem is. We have the Beacon Chain, Block Explorer for ETH2. We have Weekend Ethereum News, which is also cool because Near has sponsored Weekend Ethereum News by Evan Van Ness a couple of times. And we have Ethereum Magicians. Oh, we have more. We have DApp node, which actually I was thinking about buying a DApp node recently. It's just like a nook. I was talking about it in my last video again for staking. We have Nethermind, which is I have a bunch of ETH2 client teams on here. So you have Nethermind, Lighthouse, and Nimbus. I love Nimbus. I went through a tutorial recently where I had Nimbus running on my old Pixel 3 XL. So I love like supporting their projects, and they really want to try and make running an ETH2 client as accessible as possible. We support Lighthouse, Ethers.js. Again, so we support a lot of projects, but I do need to remove this one from my list. Okay, so let's go to the top of my list. How do we do that again? They're not making it easy for me. That's okay. Let's close some of this other stuff I have open as well. It really doesn't want me to like using the back button. It really doesn't work very well. Okay, so as we go here, wait, let me edit. I'm logged in, my friend. Okay, this doesn't, okay, let's just do it from here. Grants, no, my list. How do you find my lists? Gosh. Okay, maybe we'll figure this one out, but maybe we won't. I would love to get there. I've done it before. I've clearly done this before, but okay, maybe we won't be able to list. Maybe I can just type list here. This is not easy. Okay, products, grants. Okay. This is just fun for me because now I'm like, dude, my list is right here and I just want to edit it. Maybe I click that. No, I don't want to copy it. I just want to edit and take something off. Let's see if, oh, there you go. If I go to add to collection, I think it'll let me remove from collection. Not the best UX so far, but I think it'll work. If I hit add to collection, Chloe's list. What? It only added. Okay, oh, I think maybe I have to add to cart and then go to my cart and then check out. And then it'll show me the checkout page. And then, okay, it might show me the checkout page. I actually, nothing's working at the moment. Sorry. This is kind of why I love Web3 though, because we have millions of dollars going everywhere and most things just don't work. And we all wonder why people aren't using Web3 yet. It's because when I click checkout 35 times, it doesn't check out. That's not something that most people are gonna deal with. There we go. Now it worked. Okay, here we go. We're gonna hit save as collection. Save to wow, it really won't let me take it off a collection. I must be doing something wrong. I clearly must be doing something wrong. But I'm not gonna stop streaming until I figure this one out. Because this should be super easy, right? Like, they only want me to add stuff and donate, but I'm like, what if I have to remove something? Let's try this again. We're at grants. There is this list. Okay, I am the owner of this list. I want to view this list, this collection, and there's no way to remove something from your list. That is very weird. Maybe I can actually go to it and it'll show up on the actual page. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. That happens a lot. So here we go. You cannot contribute, and that's it. Okay. Cool. Not really sure how to take anything off my list, and ZK Sync does not seem to be working for Loopring. Kind of sad times. But yeah, I guess that's. And the Marma J Foundation grant is actually not in our own list. We try and keep it. That would be kind of weird in my opinion, especially because we made a list pretty soon into what list being possible. And so, yeah, I don't know, but I'm very actually confused about that. So maybe I'll actually, view the list. seems like at the top this very interesting link that I'm getting. This is very weird. Oh man. Not really sure why it's doing. I can't even share this link because it's so. Okay, we're gonna try this again because it did give me something previously to like copy and paste. Maybe that'll be. I think this is kind of funny now because this is so unrealistic. Man, this is so hard to use. Okay, so we're gonna copy this. Okay, so that worked to give me a simple link. Now, hey, Gitcoin, how can I remove a grant from my list? Take DeFi. Is it DeFi dude or DeFi dad? That's where I think I'm gonna have, like, I always forget. Oh, there. Now the oh no, URL is getting all weird again. There should be a sharing link like right here so I can share it. Anyways, we'll get there eventually. I think it's kind of funny. I did get like, 50 grand or something or more for using this in Gitcoin token. So DeFi dad. Okay. So let's, DeFi dad. Trying to take DeFi dad's grant off of Chloe's list because it is no longer in the matching round. I am probably blind, but don't see a way to remove. I mean, maybe I am blind, but I mean, I'm here, if I'm doing something wrong, all I see is add to collection. It's already in a collection. I don't see a remove from collection. I don't see how to share a collection. I don't really see how I'm supposed to know if the collection's mine. But as you go back to our grant, the point is we're going to take the funds that we raise. So if we get a $100 contribution, we get $12 match, $1 is a $2 match. And the more contributions, the better. The more contributors, the more unique people that contribute, the better because of quadratic funding. For Gitcoin Grants Round 11, we are going to be using those funds to purchase PAN tokens. Now, personally, I thought we were going to be purchasing them on Loopring. How to use Loopring Exchange. I feel like we need to figure this out. I feel like this is the biggest problem that we're having, right? If I click Loopring Exchange, it doesn't work. So maybe just Loopring Exchange can't be reached. So maybe there's something here where they explain what this issue is. Yeah, I don't trust. I mean, you're not telling me the truth, my friend. I need an actual, this isn't helpful. All I see is, okay, this is the one issue I have. I have many issues with Web3. But this is one of the larger issues I have is I feel like this is probably a pretty big issue, right? I can't be the only person, who isn't able to reach it, right? So let's follow them. I don't follow them anymore, sadly. I do now, I guess. Okay. So maybe, look, nothing. Oh, maybe because I'm in the States? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Okay, well, that is wild. Uh-oh. Loopring.io an hour ago. What the heck? This is terrible. Sorry. Are you serious? Loopring.io domain has been suspended. We are in contact with our domain provider and we are sorting things out. We think many of you know this, but just to be sure, ZK rollups assure your funds are always safe. Ah! Sorry. Okay. That's wild. I mean, it's, this is why you use Ethereum, so that even when the site goes down, funds are safe. But okay, we did solve the problem. I will go back to Firefox. This has been the best stream I think I've done all the past 2 weeks. This is fun. Oh man, because like some people have millions of dollars on Loopring, and I couldn't imagine the stress. Like for example, we talked about Aave recently, and how we have all of our funds here on Aave. Like what if Aave just went down? Like, okay, sorry, website's down. But the beauty is you can go to your CLI, you could remove the funds, but I don't know how to use Polygon CLI. That's the issue in my opinion of layer 2. I'm not running a layer 2 node. I have no way of understanding what's going on. But for Near or for layer 1 Ethereum, I could spin up an Ethereum node on layer 1. I actually could dig into the CLI on my Geth node, and I could interact with a smart contract on Ethereum. Layer 2, I have no clue how. On Near, it's a little bit more difficult for me, but I know how. The difficulty with ZK, with Loopring, is that I actually have no clue how, if my funds got lost, I would have no clue how to use this. But anyways, let's start for something a little basicer. Let's log in to, it's the wrong account. Let's log in to our management account. Eventually, we'd like to stop using this management account, but because it is connected to the Gitcoin grant, and the only way to change the account is to change the whole grant, which makes absolutely no sense to me. Although, to be fair, this is one of those things that's the way Ethereum is. Being in the Near system for a while, it's kind of funny because the idea of not being able to change ownership of an account is super weird in my opinion. Whereas on Near, it's normal to have different access keys and just be like, okay, yeah, I own the, like for Mintbase, for example, they're going to add a way to be able to take a contract that you own on your account and transfer ownership. Super cool to me. So you can spin up an account, a smart contract, like an NFT deployer on your personal account, add some people to it, experiment over a business model, and then once that business model has been set up, you could transfer that store to a DAO. And that would, allow the DAO to take over and control it as a collective. So we are, so we're going to find a pair. Pan? That sucks. So maybe we'll have to make a pair for Pan. Let's go ETH DAI. Okay. And it's saying we don't have any of these two things, which is super weird. Account? I can't check my account. And the wallet doesn't work. Sorry, this is, okay. Loopring.pro. Let's see if we can just go to loopring.pro, see what's going on. Loopring wallet. I can't even click the Loopring wallet. Okay. So it's saying that we can download the app. I don't want to download the app. I want to figure out how to use ZK Sync. Like, okay, maybe I'm just wrong. Can I use funds in ZK Sync on Loopring? Maybe it's two different projects. I thought they were the same thing. Oh. So Loopring 3.6, this is a year, okay, changed a year ago. This is not helpful, I don't think, sorry. Okay, maybe they're totally different things. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. I always assumed, like, okay, let's try this. ZK Sync Exchange? Maybe, oh, this is really weird to me, actually. So you have ZK Scan, you have ZK Checkout, ZK Mint. Maybe there actually is no exchange. Yeah, look. Loop ring. I'm very confused by this, to be fair. 10-minute finality. Doesn't say. Okay. So I feel like actually what I want to do now is just withdraw these funds. But now I feel like we're going to see how difficult that is. So let's try it though. Just because, I mean, I have not tried actually to do any of this in a long time. Let's just open the wallet. Okay. A ledger time again. And I mean, after this, I'm just going to end the video. The plan again is we're going to figure out a way to do this. We're going to raise funds to bring Pan to near. It seems like it's going to be a little more difficult than I thought, considering it only allows me to even see my Ethereum balance. Let's try this again. So let's go to Etherscan. Oops, we don't want to click close the dev. We want to click Panvala. We click the Pan token. We copy the contract address. Okay, so sorry, I'm like so it won't even show me Pan. Die? That's weird, right? Isn't that weird? That seems weird to me. Oh, maybe because I'm logged into the wrong account. That would do it. Okay. Okay, let's try this for like the 5th time. Okay. And it's funny because we've been using ZK Sync since like round 7 or round 8. Still, oh wow! Oh my gosh, it's showing our balances. So it was a personal user issue where every time I logged in, it was showing my first account instead of allowing me to log into my second account. Perfect. Okay. Whew. We did it. We have found our tokens on ZK Sync. We are logged in, and yeah. So we're not going to withdraw all of these. It seems like a pain in the butt. But what we are going to do is distribute the USDC and USDT back out to grants in this grant round. That's what we usually do with low value amounts. So for example, this is what I wanted to do before. Oh gosh, okay. This is going to be, is this going to be frustrating? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's going to make me sign in, isn't it? It does this weird thing where when I sign in, it goes in some random, like, it won't even let me change. Another thing, yeah, it won't let me change the Gitcoin account that I'm logged in under for some reason. Like, maybe okay, let's try this as well. My account. Oh, it's going to take me here still. Gosh darn it. I wish I could, like, change this stuff. It doesn't seem to let me do much. But you know what? I don't really care that much. So we're gonna go to Chloe's list. Is that gonna work? Nope. That does not work. Sorry. Most things here just don't seem to be working for me. But that's okay. Oh, it's not even gonna work. I can't even use this because I can't use this account. So I'm trying to talk about. This is actually. So I'm actually going to show you how difficult this is going to be to actually try and donate because of these fun issues. But actually, let's just close all this. We go to the Marma J Foundation. We go to products. We go to grants. It opens up to the main page. We're logged into the right account finally. We scroll down. We see this list. We say, this part's actually pretty cool. Dang it, how do you add the whole cart to your list? This is so weird to me. I feel like the whole site's broken now. How do you just add? Okay, now I feel like I'm definitely going crazy. Like, maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like I'm not. Okay, let's go. I gotta ask for more support, I feel like. Yeah, I must be missing. Okay, so I don't seem to be able to add this to my cart. Again, maybe I'm crazy, okay? But all I'm seeing is create a grant, all the grants, and I have to add them to my cart one at a time, which seems highly inefficient. We go to collections. Yeah, it doesn't say add to cart, it says view. This is very weird. I guess we'll do it one at a time. No big deal. Let's do it. Add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Oh man. Anyways, we go through and it's funny though because usually I feel like they make all these updates to Gitcoin grants when the grant rounds aren't running, and then it launches and everything's broken for the first like 3 days. So usually I advise people. That's why I don't even do the videos till a couple days into the grant round, because most things are broken or some things are missing. And then did I add DeFi Dad? Yeah, let's not. I'm not even paying attention. And so yeah, usually I suggest people to wait a little while before contributing, just because of these like other issues. But now they've all been added to my cart. Sorry, excuse me. 29 grants. I can hit checkout. It worked. Okay. So we don't have enough. We have enough DAI to do that actually, but we're not going to use DAI. We're going to say like 0.19. What are you talking about? This is so weird. What do you mean minimum 1 DAI contribution? Like this is the weirdest thing like that I've seen. What are you talking about? Why is it a minimum of 1? That makes okay. Like we don't have enough. Okay, anyways. Okay. Oh, they're not in an active round either. So now I can go through, I guess, and remove anyone who's not in an active round. Maybe I can make a new collection. That seems not very useful. So we have 1 USDC all the way down, which is more USDC than we have. I'm like 99% sure. Let's check. Duplicati. Again, we're gonna have to go back to our grant. So let's just click that. This video is taking forever. Oh gosh. Let's see. Oh, an hour so far. Wonderful. just to try and show off a grant and donate. Okay, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yes, we need to see our layer 2 balances. We only have like 20 USDC, so we're gonna have to do half the grants in USDC and half the grants in USDT. Actually, that might solve it. USDT. I don't really feel like doing half and half. Apply to all. And you can see that we'll give 1 USDT, they'll get 8 DAI, we give 1, they'll give 46, we give 1, they get 60, so it's pretty cool. And then it says we'll give 5%. So that's 4. Okay, perfect. This should actually work. Oh no. Let's see. Log back into my wallet. 0. Okay. Insufficient USDT balance to check out. You're lying to me. I know I have enough. We went through this already, my friend. See, this is where, again, I'm confused. Let's just take this out, maybe. Because, What do you mean? Okay, this is super weird. Oh, custom. 0, my friend. 0. Let's see if this works. Insufficient funds. Very weird. And I can't do less than 1, apparently. So... Let's change this to USDC. USDC. Whoops. USDC. Let's just copy and paste it so that we can... Let's see. I'm not sure how many we're going to have to change. But maybe we'll do DApp node. You'll get USDC as well. Okay. Come on. This should work. What? Okay, it's saying I don't have enough USDT. So we're just going to keep switching them out. The beauty of Web3. Oh, okay, Web3 is not like this everywhere anymore. I officially can say that I use Near constantly, and I don't have... I mean, okay, sometimes I do. Some Web3 stuff is just difficult. Okay, this should work. There's no reason... this is very weird to me. Maybe if I change this one? Okay, one, sorry. Like maybe it's having an issue because the first one says USDT instead of USDC. No, it's saying we don't have enough still. Maybe this is a different type of USDT. Maybe it has to be the bottom one. Okay, so let's try. I don't know why there's two USDTs. USDT. Let's try the bottom one. And let's see if that works. Nope, it really doesn't like it. I feel like I'm 100% sure we've got USDT in there. Very, very confused. Okay. Maybe the bottom USDC. I'm gonna try and change over half of them. This video has gone on for way too long. I've had quite a few bugs with loop ring, domain being down. We have bugs with ZK Sync. It seems like we're having bugs with it now. Bugs with Gitcoin not being able to add all. Okay, come on. This has to be at least half, right? Like, I don't know. There you go, 1513. Okay, don't know why this worked. I don't even care. Like, I'm just gonna log in and hit yes because Lord help me. I'm trying to give away money right now. Never had such a hard time in my life giving away my money, or Marma J Foundation's money, I guess. Oh gosh, I forgot about this. Yes, it has to go through Ledger Live. Lord help me. So this is the issue with U2F support not being on Chrome anymore. Ledger Live has a specific U2F compatibility. So yeah, hit confirm again. And it does not seem like it's gonna just simply work. We'll see. There's also an update for my Ledger right now, and so I might just hit, or Ledger Live at least, and I might just, I'm downloading the update. Because it seems like this might take a long time. But we're waiting. This does not seem like it's gonna work. But we'll get it to work. Now we're apparently pending the approved USDC spend, which is wild. I think we should cancel these transactions, to be fair, and just try it again with Ledger updated and Ledger open. And this would work on Firefox, but on the Firefox browser, it won't let me log in. It'll automatically log. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can. Oh, I can't use an incognito Firefox browser because then I don't have MetaMask on that. Oh, and it's funny because this video is kind of to teach people how they would donate to us using Gitcoin. And honestly, it's very difficult for me to suggest to anyone to go through all of this to donate to us. If you want to support the Marma J Foundation, I did a video about that a couple of days ago. You can buy your NFTs on Near. You can make NFTs and set royalties and payouts to Marma J DAO. But honestly, the UX of Ethereum is a bit tough for most people, and the UX of Near is a lot simpler. Like on Near, you can actually see why you can't spend your balances or something like that. But either way, it'd be nice to get the PAN token somewhere and actually try and support the Gitcoin ecosystem a little bit more. But yeah, this is very difficult to use in my opinion. Okay, so we don't want this to lock again. We're waiting for Ledger to, okay, install now. Doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, Lord. Oh, something happened. Okay, so it looks like Ledger's installing. Let's cancel the approved spends. Oh, it's gonna cost me $35 to cancel the transaction. Let's just not do that. Potentially, Ethereum's so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you, Ledger Live. It's making me pay to cancel the transaction when I didn't actually even get to approve the transaction. Okay, I hit standard checkout by accident. That's fine. Again, user error, apparently. Connect your wallet. Woohoo! So we're gonna connect MetaMask. Can you all see what I'm doing? Wonderful. We're gonna sign. Now that we're, it'll hopefully work. Oh my gosh. I already have Ledger. Can you guys see the, no, you guys can't see the pop-up. Yeah. Always allow. Oh, actually, I shouldn't hit always allow. Oh my gosh, it worked. Okay, so it opened up the Ledger Live app. Woohoo, we have a WebSocket opened up for Ethereum. Oh, and now I can review the transaction. I want to send 18 USDT, accept and send. Woohoo! And I think it's going to ask me again for another transaction, I assume for USDC, but honestly, I don't know. I love how they have the emoticons in their actual name. I feel like now we're going to have to do that for Marma J as well and get... that's so cool. I want emoticons in our name. Let's do it. I can't help myself. Emoticon for heart. Smiley? I don't know, man. It's the heart. Yeah, this one. I probably just copy and paste it. Yeah. Marma J Foundation, Penn Valley League. Perfect. Save changes. Yas. Now it looks cooler. And for some reason, I hit approve, but maybe because I'm sending two different types of tokens, it doesn't want to work. The fee is still, that's why. The fee is 10 USDT. So I'm paying the fees in USDT, and maybe it's not going to work because I put some USDC in there, and that might be causing some issues. I'm not really sure what to do at this point. I feel, and I accidentally approved 2 transactions to go through, and I can't even cancel them. That's kind of frustrating, but so I basically just lost $70 by clicking a wrong button and approving USDC and USDT on Gitcoin. Fun. Also, it seems like that didn't work. So we're going to try it again on ZK Sync. I feel like I already did this. Okay, it's telling us to sign the message. And you know what? Maybe it just won't work to send. Oh my gosh, this time it worked. I don't really know why these things work sometimes and don't work other times, but it's working now, maybe. And this is why I make mistakes in losing money, because I get annoyed and tired, and then I just click buttons. Not the smartest. Don't do what I do. Do what I say, maybe, or don't. I mean, I don't really care that much. Yay, it looks like our cart is empty. It looks like the payment might go through. This is very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. Seems like it's going to be pretty hard to zero out these balances unless I just withdraw them somewhere else, that makes no sense. This pan, I feel as though it worked. Okay, thank you so much. That was so exciting. It says my match is being 150%. Verify. I think I've already verified in every way that I can, to be fair. But they always add new ways to verify. Yeah, up to 150. So if I'm already at 150, why are you making me do more? Yeah, I did Bright Idea a while ago. It's at 150 already, right? Because ENS is saying I get 25 more. POA. Oh, I did POAP, I did SMS, I did Twitter, Google. Okay, so I'm good. 150 of 150. Look at me go. So that's how you would donate. Lord help me. We're gonna share it on Twitter, I guess, because I mean, let's just do that. Maybe someone answered my previous tweet questions. Go to the cart page, and there's an X to remove grants. Let's try it. Okay, we're gonna try this one last time. Okay, we're gonna go to, oh, it's right here actually. Right? Oh gosh. Sorry. It's not that bad. But come on, Gitcoin has like millions of dollars in funding. Why does the website not work? It's like, not trying to complain or anything. I'm a terrible developer and I couldn't build literally 1% of this. But I also don't have millions of dollars, to be fair, you know? So we'll see. But maybe he's right. Okay. For example, why can't I click the picture and it go to the thing and I can only click the button? That's kind of just bad UX in general, isn't it? I don't know. Like this picture I can click, so why can't I click all pictures? Seems, so this one, apparently, I should be able to remove. So let's hit add to cart. And apparently, this one, I should be able to remove, hit add to cart. So now, apparently, potentially, we can go to cart. We can hit checkout. And, oh gosh, why do you want me to log in so bad? I was literally just logged in. Now, apparently, I should be able to do something here. Right? I don't see any way. So I'm just going to share this and be like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I might just be dumb. But like, yeah, I'm not even trying to say that I'm doing it wrong. I mean, so that they're wrong. I very much, but like, I just don't see it. So maybe I'm just wrong. But for now, that's the video. I hope it was helpful. At least maybe helpful in understanding what Gitcoin Grants is, how the Marma J Foundation has been partaking in Gitcoin Grants previously, so going to Antigua and supporting Friends of the Care Project, raising funds to send a student to university to study computer science in Antigua, and now to expand the Penvala ecosystem onto the Near blockchain, the Near community. As you could see, we raise funds usually on layer 2, ZK Sync. We don't raise that much. Gas fees are high. I just lost $70 approving stuff on mainnet. I mean, not lost, because arguably if I have to remove USDC from Gitcoin that we raise, I'm going to have to approve those tokens anyways. But at the same time, it's not the easiest to do. So if you're going to donate to Gitcoin, to us on Gitcoin Grants, I would suggest doing it on layer 2, and I would suggest doing it in Pan, so at least it'll all be aggregated in one spot. And then we'll take that pan, we will withdraw. So we're going to leave the USDC, we're going to leave the USDT, I guess we're going to leave the ETH. I'm not, probably not, I don't know. The whole idea is to withdraw, get some pan, move it over, but at the same time, the funds here don't seem very useful because I don't seem to be able to connect them to Loopring. I mean, that's still... I still feel like the one thing... Okay, I know this video should be over. I've been streaming for way too long, an hour and 50 minutes. I usually have kept my streams doing pretty good so far. But we actually found the tokens. So I feel like now that we found the tokens, we gotta try and swap, right? We gotta try. So I want to be able to... Okay, you won't see them on Etherscan or in your wallet, only in ZK Sync. Nevertheless, they're secure as if they're on layer 1. But like, I always assumed that I could just use Loopring with ZK Sync. Like, I feel like right now that might not be correct and I did something wrong, but can I transfer tokens from ZK Sync? That's not how you spell Z. To Loopring. Why does it, like, this is, I think I'm just wrong, right? Like, with your wallet connected, you will say deposit to activate layer 2. Maybe how to avoid gas fees on Loopring. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm just wrong and Loopring has nothing to do with ZK Sync and maybe... Okay, so the ZK rollup baked in DEX. I always thought ZK Sync in Matter Labs was working on Loopring too. Wow, am I just not knowing things? Oh yeah, we can't do that. It's like loopring.pro. Well, I guess I can't, the funds were always useless, apparently. It won't let me go to account. I guess I don't have an account. And it only lets me, okay. Yeah, this is very weird. Okay, well, yeah, I guess ZK Sync and deposit to activate layer 2, layer 1 balance, layer 2 balance. Yeah. They're completely different things. So there's that. Hopefully this video was helpful. Loopring, if anything, you learned that ZK Sync does not have a way to use balances in an efficient way except for sending to people. And then you still have to spend all that money to withdraw. So for example, if I wanted to, let's just go home and let's just say, let's just do it. Oh man. We have 300 DAI. So let's hit withdraw, own account, please. You can only withdraw that as the max. You still have insane gas fees, in my opinion. And we're not going to withdraw yet because we might raise more DAI and then have to pay the gas fees again, for example. The one benefit is that your gas fees are paid in the actual token. So, for example, you can withdraw the entire amount. But what's this, for example? I see an orange. Oh, these are committed but not confirmed. Yeah, that's weird. I'm sorry. Layer 2 is still a bit weird for me. The fact that you don't get instant finality on a lot of these transactions is a bit weird. Especially with the fee you're paying. In my opinion, like Liquidity Wallet and other wallets like that, you could usually pay a tiny bit of an extra fee to get like Metapool. If you're used to Near, you'll know that you could have liquid staking, where you pay a little bit of a fee and you get to unstake instantly, right? That's pretty normal. There's this liquidity pool where you earn extra funds for being able to instant withdraw. So here, for example, I would expect the same, but apparently not yet. But zero knowledge proofs are hard, and I'm not a cryptographer. So, but yes, that was Gitcoin grants and Marma J Foundation. If you want to, maybe donate to some grants, feel free to take some of your assets on Ethereum, move them to layer 2 on ZK Sync, and you can start donating to Chloe's List or to the Marma J Foundation. I love how Hudson Jameson has the Marma J Foundation in their grant. Always much appreciated with the support. But yeah, I'm going to end the video there. This was an insanely long, stream. And I feel like I didn't get much done in the stream, but at least we explained how Marma J is using Gitcoin previously and into the future, bringing pan liquidity to near. So hope you're all having a great day. I take Saturdays off. I don't stream on Saturdays, and then Sunday I do the stream for the Marma J DAO. So 1 p.m. Eastern. See you all for the Marma J DAO chat, and we might do it in CryptoVoxels again, just so that I can stream. It's easier for me to stream like that, and I'll just walk around and have fun and just kind of do my thing, listening to the chat. But tools all, love y'all, and feel free to come chat in the Marma J chat with us at some point if you'd like. Bye.